For the next 7 days, I've given up control over my Forex account and letting ChatGPT decide all my trades. Every morning, I'll ask AI what to trade, I'll follow its advice, and at the end of the week, we'll see if AI can actually beat the market or blow my account. Let's go. The rules are simple. 1 trade per day, a fixed risk of $125 per trade. I have preloaded $500 into a brokerage account which has 1 to 1000 leverage. I don't know if I'm optimistic or pessimistic, but AI has been growing rapidly for the past couple of years, so I truly believe we have a chance of making something out of this challenge. I will track wins and losses and will not hide anything. I will show you when I enter the trade, I will show you when I exit the trade, I will tell you how do I think ChatGPT performed, and everything all in between will be recorded and shown in the video. So today is day 1 of the challenge. I am very intrigued. I'm very excited for what ChatGPT has to offer. We are currently 9:57 a.m. London time. That means we are 3 hours deep into the London session. I don't know what to think. I have preset the usual pairs that I try to trade. I don't know, they're around 6 or 7. And I will tell ChatGPT to choose which one of them should I trade today. What should I do? Should I buy or sell? One thing is for sure is that I'm going to try and give a little bit of advantage to myself by choosing when to either buy or short the market depending on what ChatGPT tells me to do. That is the only advantage that I'll be having in this challenge. Let's see what ChatGPT has to offer and dive straight into TradingView. Let's go. I just want to make everything a little bit more transparent because that's what I want to do in my channel, to be as transparent as possible. There is no demo accounts. I only trade live accounts. As you can see on my screen right there, this is the account that I have deposited. I will not be sharing which brokerage I use. I don't want any advertisement. I'm not getting anything from the brokerage, nothing. I'm not recommending it, neither saying it's good or bad. It's my first time trying this broker because I reside in Europe. We usually have a fixed leverage, which is 1 to 30. And in this scenario, in order for me to do the challenge, I needed higher leverage, otherwise it wouldn't work. That's why I found a brokerage which has a 1 to 1000, which resides outside of Europe. This is the account. This is the confirmation of the deposit. As you can see around here, $500 USD deposited into the account. Before we dive deep into the challenge, into day 1, I just wanted to show you that I try to be as transparent as possible. Here is the account and here is the MT5 and everything to show you that it is a real deposit. It's not demo money. For some it might be a lot, for someone it might be a small account, but in case of this challenge I think it's a nice sum of money to try something like that. I don't know if it's going to be a dumb decision or a good decision at the end of the day, but we're going to see. And just to have a double confirmation that it is a real deposit, here you can see in my email that it is a real deposit and the money has arrived into my account. So let's see what ChatGPT has to offer today. I'm currently in TradingView and I have opened up a notepad in which we have the exact specific prompt that I'll be using within ChatGPT in order for it to tell me exactly what to trade and either if I should buy or sell the market. The exact prompt says, ChatGPT, I have a challenge for you. I will do a 7-day challenge in which I provide you with 6 currency pairs to choose from. You're going to either tell me to buy or short a specific currency pair. I want your decision to be based on technical analysis and current market conditions, and of course with fundamentals. The currency pairs are USD CAD, GBP JPY, GBP USD, Euro GBP, Euro USD, and USD JPY. So let's see what ChatGPT is going to say. I'm going to quickly copy the prompt, go straight into ChatGPT, and this is my first time ever putting the prompt and see what's gonna happen. Okay, So ChatGPT says, I got it. I like the challenge. To give you a realistic trade bias buy or short, I will need to combine technical analysis, fundamentals, current market conditions. Since market conditions change daily, I will need to pull up to a date data before giving you a call. Quick question before I start. Do you want me to give you a trade idea, buy short plus reasoning, once per day for 7 days, or do you want a single setup today to start day one? I'll quickly type, I want a single setup to start day one. So ChatGPT is suggesting to buy USD CAD. We have fundamental tailwind supporting USD strength and a bearish Canadian dollar. Pretty nice, pretty decent. It says that Fed Chair Powell is dovish still. We also might be seeing a rate cut in September. I guess this is what ChatGPT is mentioning. Also says that USD CAD is consolidating just above key swing low. Intraday bias remains on the upside, especially if USD breaks above 138.78. Okay, so it says the entry buy above 138.78, which I guess is some type of a breakout in that scenario. Stop loss just below swing low. I'm not really gonna listen to the stop losses that ChatGPT is going to tell me because they are pretty big in this case. 48 pips for USD CAD. I don't know, it's a little bit big for me as a stop loss. The initial target that it says is 1 to 1.4 risk to reward, which is a pretty small risk to reward. But since ChatGPT is telling me to buy USD CAD, today we are buying USD CAD. I'm just gonna wait for the perfect moment and let you know. See you in a little bit. Okay, so we are currently in TradingView. I'm going to try and give a quick analysis and what I think about what ChatGPT has told me to do. I have done on Sunday, I have done an analysis on the market, and I have also checked USD CAD as well. To be honest with you, I'm not really optimistic about the trade that ChatGPT gave me because after I quickly checked and did my due diligence, I know that most likely after the Powell speech, we are going to be seeing a little bit of a shortfall because the USD is not that bullish since we are probably going to be seeing a rate cut coming in September. As you can see here on the chart, I have marked up this section. What am I usually expecting is to drop under here, retest that zone, and we're going to be looking for entries on the smaller time frames after the drop. However, in this case, since ChatGPT wants me to buy, I will buy. However, I will be waiting for the perfect moment. So let's try and guess what is the perfect moment going to be or going to look like. So currently, we are bearish on the 4-hour. If you check it from that point of view, like this, so let's say this is the lower low for that specific candle. This is the lower low. This is the lower high. We have dropped to here. However, the lower high drops to here. Now we are above the line, and all of this right now is market structure. So we are currently bullish on the 4-hour, which is a little bit of a good sign on the 4-hour, sorry. So it is a little bit optimistic. What I'm going to try to do is, in order for me to enter the long, it would be a very bad decision for me to enter straight away based on where we are right now in the market. For my best way to try to gain as much as risk to reward as possible, but also try to get the best entry possible, I will be probably looking for that retest, which is located something around here. When we go to the 30-minute, we have currently did a very big, very large red candle on the 30-minute, and we are currently testing that neckline. It would be perfect. It would be perfect for me if right now it rejects that zone, bring us down back to here, and from there I'm going to be looking for the entry signal. Maybe a bullish candle on the 30-minute, or maybe a bullish candle for the 15-minute. I'll be recording the screen so you can see everything in real time. Is going to be sped up, and whenever the time for the entry comes through, I will let you know. Okay, so as you can see on my screen, we broke under, we tried to retest, and we have seen that the market has tried a couple of times to move to the downside. However, we are not getting enough volume for it to reach the initial area of interest which I have located. In order for this challenge to work, I cannot wait more, otherwise the day would pass. So after this bullish candle on the 15-minute right now that you're seeing, I'm quickly going to go to my FX book and calculate the risk for this trade. The trade is going to be entered as a screen record on my phone, since I'm recording from my phone, and you're going to be able to see it somewhere around here on the screen, or somewhere around here on the screen. It is going to be entered live, and we're going to see how the trade is going to play out. Let's just quickly go to my FX book. Okay, we go to the position size calculator, we type in USD CAD. We go to account size, as we said previously, $125 per trade. So we have 4 times that, that's $500 for 100% risk, and the stop loss is going to be 20 pips. The sizing is going to be 0.87 lots. I'm gonna put the trade in and see if I'm gonna have some money for lunch, or it's going to be a disastrous day. So let's go. Okay, as you can see, I have just opened the trade. Now it's going to be a waiting game. I have set my stop loss, and I have set my take profit. We're gonna see what's gonna happen until the end of the day. For now, I'm not quite optimistic that is going to work out, or maybe just not hit my take profit. I don't think it's gonna be possible until the end of the day. However, surprises in the markets happen, and we're gonna see where is the chart going to be at the end of the day. But until then, enjoy a small video of me playing some video games, just waiting for the trade to play out. Okay, so I'm doing a midday recap. We had some news that weren't very volatile. What I'm seeing here is that we are rejecting the zone, which is not good for the trade. It was expected. I really wanted to enter the trade around my stop loss. However, in order for the challenge to occur, I had to enter, otherwise most of the day would have passed. It is still possible for the price to reverse from where we are right now. I don't truly believe it. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, also great. Hopefully ChatGPT gives me a better trade next time. But for now, that's the midday recap. I'm around -$45, -$50 or something like that, and let's see if it's gonna reverse later today. Okay, so it's currently afternoon, around 3:30 p.m. London time. As I said previously, price went straight ahead to the area of interest. I jumped in a little bit early on the trade that ChatGPT gave me. However, it's part of the game. I'm still in the trade. Close to getting wicked out very soon. I hope not. We are currently at around $110 to $100 in a loss currently. There is a minimal chance of the price pulling back. So I guess today is gonna be counted as a loss, but we're gonna see. We still have a couple of hours. We might get wicked out in the next 5 minutes. This is just a quick update to see where we at. It's not looking good, but that's how the market moved today. That's what ChatGPT gave us. and we're moving forward with the challenge. See you all later. Okay, it is currently around 6 p.m. London time. This is the chart. We have been wicked out of the position. To be honest, I was not expecting anything else. As I've mentioned, before I even entered the trade, I have told you that I have done my analysis on Sunday. I'm expecting an even bigger continuation to the downside because of Jerome Powell's meeting on Friday. I think in general the USD CAD pair is going to be moving a lot more to the downside following up the FOMC meeting, which is going to be in September. It is going to follow the rumor, more of a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. And until the September meeting, I'm expecting a lot bigger move to the downside from USD CAD. For the challenge, I'm not really surprised, to be honest. I didn't expect much from ChatGPT for now. I hoped we didn't hit a stop loss in the first day. However, I was expecting to hit a stop loss in a way. I hope not to, but I was expecting it. Not much to say. I didn't even see a drop of profit. It was in profit for like 10 minutes and that was it. It was a very small profit, since we also have a spread when we enter the position. Yes, here on the chart it shows a little bit more, but in the MetaTrader itself, not much at all. After we got wicked out, it started consolidating at that zone. Not much is happening. Before I entered the trade, I mentioned that I would like, if I want to enter. However, listen, it is already 6 p.m. In order for the challenge to be as accurate as possible, we had to enter the trade when ChatGPT said. Otherwise, I would have entered now. I would probably be holding until the next day, which makes it not valid, since tomorrow I have to enter another trade. And yeah, that's about it. Hopefully ChatGPT is going to bring another trade, make it a little bit more interesting, bring some profits, so we can move forward with the challenge. And if you want to see what's going to happen in the next one, continue watching, and we're going to see what's going to happen at the end of the week. Yeah, thank you for watching. What can I say, guys? What can I say? ChatGPT did it. ChatGPT did it today. We actually was able to get a very well performing trade. I just got out of the trade. It is around 1 to 2.2, 2.3 risk to reward ratio.